Yo, what's up everybody? Long time no see. I've been off the grid for a while. I apologize, but the truth is, like, a lot of people have tried to quiet me since I launched my search for Tommy Dwan's, as you'll notice here, but we're back at it today with a new edition of Manz Handz. And today we're gonna break down a very controversial hand from a recent poker nights in America at the Choctaw Casino Resort. So let's check it out. It's a 25-50 no limit game.
$1 million each. Okay, we don't have to ask for shit.
So in this hand, we got three players, all right? We got Salomon Pontes, we got Shaun Deebs, and we got Brandon Cantus. But before we go any further, I need to be transparent with you and offer some full disclosures, okay? Salomon Pontes, this is hard for me to say, he's my pool boy, okay? So you guys should just know it's very hard for me to be objective when I'm talking about him because he does really good work for me. He scrubs my pool floors. He empties the traps and the filters. He mixes in the chlorine. I mean, this guy does it all. And you know, whenever he runs out of watches or big blinds, he comes to me and he says, "Yo, Manz, can I do some more pool shifts for you?" And I'm always like, "Of course, Mr. Pontes. Of course, I'm always willing to help a nice young man like yourself out." So to now see him, the pool boy king, if you will, on the biggest stage of poker nights in America, it's very humbling for me. And I'm just very proud of him, and I needed to tell you that my analysis is colored in that way. Okay?
It's like, yo, you're a bitch, because what? Why escrow?
It's on you to play your fucking game.
I know, you fucking retard.
So eventually, after some very friendly, some very highbrow table talk, our hero, my pool boy, Salomon Pontes, wakes up. And when I say wakes up, I mean he literally wakes up from sleep talking to realize he has ace king. And so he puts in a raise, okay? Meanwhile, Mr. Cantus, he's under the gun, right? And so he puts on his little hard hat and goes mining for a set with the devil's hand, 2 sixes. Meanwhile, Shawnee Deebs decides to get in the mix as well with a little queen 8 offsuit. Now, it's a little loosey-goosey for my likings, but he clearly has his eyes on the prize, and that's to stack the pool boy king. Let's see a flop.
Escrow 50K is because if you don't show up, you lose the 50K.
You don't think I understand that? So we should
I don't think you understand
and if
anything.
you don't show up,
You lose the million?
Yes.
Oh.
You didn't understand the
I
sexual
didn't know you were
harassment
prepared to
thing
do
at all.
that.
You're up.
What'd you say?
It's on you to play your hand.
One other thing I should mention is throughout this entire hand, the table is discussing a very, very hypothetical heads up for rolls challenge between Dougie Polks and the pool boy king for $1 million.
I'm okay with not escrowing $1 million.
No, why do we have to ask him? Just give it to him. Just wire it.
Also, the word escrow is said 87 times, okay? And look, I pay Mr. Pontes good monies to clean my pool, but I can assure you, he does not have any money for a $1 million heads up challenge. And I hate to say that as he's a friend and he's a great employee, but frankly, he doesn't even have enough money for $80 worth of barbecue.
You're a little bitch.
You can't pay an $80 fucking bill.
It's his fucking bill, you
So I don't really know where he's going to get enough for a heads up for rolls challenge unless this escrow is involved. But anyways, regardless, everyone continues to entertain the logistics of such a match as we very, very slowly attempt to continue this hand.
Hashtag it's on you, bro.
What do you think giving him a...
I agree, Salomon. Just give it to me.
All right,
Mike, you just gotta tell him it's on him because he forgets.
Okay, so we finally see the flop here. And Pontes has to be reminded to c-bet. And again, even though he's a dear friend, I have to admit he's never had the best attention span. I've often had to remind him, Mr. Pontes, make sure to store the pool equipment in a proper manner. But anyways, Cantu folds and Deeb calls with second pair. And we head to the turns.
Bitch. Berg, bitch.
Listen, man. You're the one that came up with $1 million, and now you're scared to escrow the money. I'm so confused.
We got 2 bitch birds.
Let's send $1 million.
Okay, I said okay. Why do you keep...
So we got death, we got taxes, and we got these guys talking about escrow, right? The only constants in life. But while that's all going down, Shaun Deebs is lying quietly like a lion in the bushes. He's turned 2 pairs, okay? and we can see his eyes grow wide as he eagerly awaits his chance to chase down and kill the dumb wildebeest grazing in the open plains. But even a lion can grow impatience if he gets hungry enough.
Are you more comfortable doing? Are you more comfortable shipping half a
Actually, put the
million?
clock on him. Give him a minute.
Okay, I checked you, fucking bird.
The wildebeest, startled by the clock call, pauses from eating grass to check. And so Deeb decides to put in a bet for some values.
Why wouldn't we?
Do you know how an escrow works?
How does
Let
it
him
work?
play the
Why
same.
don't you tell me how
Doug.
it
Let him
works?
play
Put
the
up a small
same.
amount what you're gonna play.
Let him play
But
the
why?
same.
But why, bro? If you're
At which point, the pool boy king pulls out some cash from a recent watch liquidation, I assume, to make the calls, and we head to the river.
How long can I escrow for? Like a
Is that
month?
1,000 or
I
600?
think of the amount of
1,000. That one's
interest
really
can
dirty.
cost.
That one purple.
Dirty purple.
Yeah, these.
scary. Ding ding ding.
The river is a blank offsuit threes, and pool boy king checks to Deeb's.
Is that a check?
It's on you, Shaun.
And like a shark in the water,
Give me a number.
Deeb smells blood, and he jams it all in, knowing Ponte will self-combust, trying to add up how much he has in front of him. It's a very good strategy. And that is exactly what happens, as Ponte spends the next few minutes struggling to do basic maths. Eventually, he has to call a lady over to help him do the math because he's struggling to do it on his own.
If we wanted to
I have
do
blood coming out of my ear.
no, I think I gave
Can you phone a friend?
She might be better than him at poker.
And he's still counting. $1, $2. Shit, what's after 2? Okay, $1, $2.
At least you know he doesn't have aces up.
Fuck.
That shit would have been.
It'd be so sick if still had stacking. You fuck.
Now, this is the time where it really comes in handy that the pool boy king has multiple watches on, because he realized it's time to go busto, and he makes the call.
I just need this minute, between these two.
You call?
Yep.
You win.
Stop
Oh!
slow rolling.
He's slow rolling.
muck it.
He's slow rolling you.
Put in the
I've seen
fucking
Shaun
muck,
do
bro.
it a million times.
Fuck.
Down goes the pool boy king. This is very hard for me to watch. He's like my protege, my pool boy, and I'll give everybody this little bit of inside information. After this hand, he actually gave me a call, and he asked if he could get an advance on his next pool boy shift to buy back into the game, and it was very hard. It was like an offer I had to unfortunately refuse because I've been burned by too many pool boys before, but ultimately, this story has a happy ending, okay? Because everyone at the table, even after this controversial exchange, cooler heads were able to prevail, and they resolved their differences, and they kissed and made up.
Bro, I'd rather be dead than have your fucking wife.
Popping bottles, fucking model.
Model. Singular.
Alright, I'll be back.
That'll do it. I'm your boy Pete Manzanelli here for PokerTubes. Be sure to tune in next time when the pool boy king scalps a hubcap for a big blind.